What's going on, people? What is going on? What is going on? It's your boy Craig Simmons, and you already know what it is. I'm back with another video. It's Gaming TV, and let's get it on. Let's talk about games. First and foremost, y'all hit that like button, because I think I got good content. I keep it gaming, give my opinion. So yeah, hit that like button. If you don't like it, cool, thumbs down. But either way, let's get into it. First and foremost, Epic Games Store. Now, I'm not a PC guy. I don't game on Steam or whatever the case may be, but apparently Epic Games Stores out here buying up game exclusivity as far as time. They did it with it was the first game, Metro Exodus, I think, was the one that created a lot of controversy. You could get it on Steam in a while, but then they pulled it off. It's only on Epic. And now the new game, Borderlands 3. A lot of people love Borderlands. Me, never played a Borderlands game. Mike tried, especially now with the Handsome Jack collection, with the 4K update and everything. I might try it out. But anyway, Borderlands 3 apparently first 6 months or a year, I think it's 6 months as of right now, is only exclusive if you buy it on the Epic Game Store. So me personally, I don't have a problem with it. You know, no one had a problem with this when it came to Sony buying all these games. Depending on what it was, for a while you couldn't get no Final Fantasies. You couldn't get you still can't get Persona, which again, keep in mind, I'm not a Persona guy, don't have no desire to play Persona. But if you're an Xbox guy and you like Persona but you don't want a PlayStation, you couldn't buy it. You couldn't play it unless you had a PlayStation. You go to your friend's house and play it on their PlayStation, or whatever the case, you break down and you buy a PlayStation. Same thing with Yakuza. You know, you can't play no Yakuza games anywhere other than PlayStation. Keep in mind, this is not a PlayStation produced in-house built game. They bought this game. They paid money to keep this game from other platforms. So, you know, I don't get it. And there's been a couple other games, you know, finally games like Monster Hunter is finally coming outside of the PlayStation realm and Nintendo realm. Games like what's the joint we all been playing now finally, Devil May Cry, you know, even Metal Gear. It took years before they finally decided to come on the Xbox platform, and that was because mostly Sony bought those games, those rights to those games. You know, you couldn't play a Metal Gear game on the original Xbox unless you waited years. It took, like, even Grand Theft. By the time Grand Theft Auto made its way to the OG Xbox, it was San Andreas, and by then, I believe on the PS2, you have already done played a whole bunch of Grand Theft games. Like I said, I'm not a big Grand Theft Auto fan, but you know what I'm saying. They have been plenty before they finally came to that Xbox platform. Same thing with Metal Gear. By the time Metal Gear finally came to the original Xbox, OG Xbox, it was a couple of years. Yeah, you had a while. You know, basically, if you played it, it was already on PlayStation 2. Basically, what I'm saying. You know what I mean. And you know, people can try to pick it apart, but like, well, you can, but still, it took years. Okay, that's what I'm saying. It didn't release day and date. It wasn't available day one, basically. And you know, even now, you know, still, like I said, Persona, you can't find it nowhere outside of PlayStation right now. It's not on the Switch yet. Until it comes on the Switch, then, you know, we revisit this. But as of right now, it's only on PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? You know, even with Street Fighter, you know, they bought the money. It's on PC, but you know, Street Fighter's always been on every platform, and you can't play Street Fighter 5 unless you got a PlayStation 4 or a PC. Sony bought and paid the money to keep it exclusive to their console. You know, it's there. but you can't play it unless you got a PS4 or a computer. So all of a sudden now Epic comes into the picture. Boom, they throwing money out. And they're not saying you can't buy this game anywhere else. Like I say, it's on consoles, PlayStation, Xbox, and it's there. But if you want to play it on PC, and keep in mind, this is just only if you want to play on PC. You still got a PS4, because I think that's the running thing now. All you need is a PC and a PS4, and you're good. No one needs Xbox. Air quotes. So I still don't get the big deal. Play it on your PS4. I mean, everybody who has a PlayStation claim they got a supercomputer as well. So if you can't play it on Steam, play it on your PS4. What's the problem? Just or as shout out to Cole Eastwood, as he say, just download the Epic Store. It's free. Just download the Epic Store, get your games. Boom. But people don't want to do that. So now this is my problem with this. Now it's a problem now. All of a sudden, I can't get my games here. That's bullshit. You keeping it from other platforms, But this was good when it came to the console space, but now on the PC space, it's not good. This is why I say the gaming community is full of hypocrites and crybabies. If you want to play the game that bad, download the Epic driver. Like me, certain games I got to have a PlayStation 4. So guess what? I buy a PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't have to play The Last of Us and Uncharted. I don't have to. I just choose to play those games. So I know the only way to play those games, I gotta buy a PlayStation. So I buy a PlayStation. Now if I don't have to play Uncharted, The Last of Us, and God of War, man, I wouldn't buy a PlayStation. And trust and believe, if I came down to it, my money was tight and I couldn't afford it, the PlayStation would be easily X'd out of my life, because I don't have to play those games. Those games are cool, those games are great, but I don't need to play them. I need to play my Gears. I need to play my Halo. And I don't want to buy a $2,000-$3,000 computer. I'd rather just buy a $400 or $500 console and play them and call it a day. So, boom, that's just me. Granted, say, hey, buy a PC. I can get better graphics, better frames, better fidelity. Okay, well, good. If you want to dump $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, go ahead, do your thing. Me, $500, and I'm playing my games just fine. But anyway, that's not this topic. So the Epic Store's doing what Sony's been doing, and as we say, competition is good, because now it's gonna make Steam get better. It's gonna make Ubisoft Store get better. Maybe even the Windows Store. There's a lot of people shit on Xbox's Windows Store, Microsoft Windows Store. It might make them get better. Who knows? Anyway, it is what it is. Download Steam, buy the game. Or wait your 6 months. Quit crying. Because apparently it was good for the console market, but it's not good for PC. Stop it. Stop being a hypocrite. Stop flip-flopping. This is how gaming is. Sony's been doing it, and everybody's been cool with it. So let it ride. And again, if you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. Shit. But don't bitch and complain because of what Epic is doing. And we all said that if the developers get more money, they make better games. Well, Epic is giving the developers a way to make more money. They taking less of a cut, and developers getting more money for their games. So quit your belly aching. Got people like Boogie, and not to call people out, but you know what I'm saying, crying about it. But then you go back a couple of months, exclusives is good. It's good. Is why we buy these things, why we buy these platforms, or why we choose to play here and choose to play there. But all of a sudden now, when it comes to getting exclusives, when it comes to your PC space, now it's a problem. They're making faces on videos and thumbnails and like, everybody's attacking me. Developers are attacking me. Gamers are attacking me. No, it's because you flip-flopping. What's good for the gander is good for the goose. That's how it's always been. You know what I'm saying? Exclusive is exclusive. Whether it's time content, your own content, in-house content, it don't matter. Epic is doing what I wish Microsoft was still doing, like they were doing in the 360 day. Get back on it. Buy the shit. Keep it timed to your console, to your platform, to whatever device you own for a while. And then if people willing to wait it out, or if they want it that bad, they buy it. Bottom line. But anyway, moving on. Sekiro Souls died twice. People want an easy mode. Do we need an easy mode for Sekiro died twice? Me personally, I'm not gonna say an easy mode, maybe a normal mode or whatever. I know From Software games aren't for me. I made the mistake of buying Bloodborne when it first launched on the PS4. This was before I got into YouTube and following stuff and realizing who made what and really paying attention. Bloodborne was a game I really wanted to play. But once I downloaded it and played it and found out that the game was ridiculously hard, unforgiving, and definitely punished you, I quickly realized it was not for me. And then I noticed that From Software made it, which made the Dark Souls and Demon Souls games. And those games are known for being notoriously hard. Now, with that in mind, they got a fan base. They got the core base that loves that game. They don't buy it no matter what. They enjoy getting whooped and figuring out the bosses' patterns and beating bosses and throwing confetti and fireworks in the air when they get to the second act. Cool. But I don't think putting the easy mode would affect that, because at the end of the day, you can still play a game on hard or easy, and the game is still its core game. Like, I'm gonna throw Devil May Cry out right now. I beat the game on normal, which was, I think, Demon Hunter, Devil Hunter, something like that. Now I'm on Son of Sparta. And okay, they throw the harder enemies at you earlier on, and of course, you know, you take double, triple damage versus you did when you was on normal or if you was on easy. But the core of the game is still there. Some people say if they put an easy mode in Sekiro, it'll affect the core game. I don't think so. Because at the end of the day, if you put it on easy, it's just what it is, the easy mode. But if you still want to play how the game was meant to be played, as far as From Software standards, their normal mode, which is default, you buy the game, you play it, that's what it's on, that's still going to be there. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, if they will put a lower difficulty level, like put a normal mode. Like I said, it ain't got to be easy. Normal and whatever, because I swear to God, those From Software games, I think they on hard from the jump or extreme. So I don't think it would affect the core gameplay. You know, some people would say that, but we don't develop games. I don't know what goes into making the game. I don't know, but I think personally, if you put the game on easy, whether it had a level select, still you got people that's gonna play games on hard. Just like with Halo or Call of Duty, you got people that play veteran off the gate. You got people that play heroic or legendary off the gate. It still don't change the core gameplay of Halo. It does not for me, so I don't get it. But I'm not gonna get up here and say boycott the game, don't buy it because they don't have an easy mode. Do what you do. Everybody got their own opinion. But me personally, I would love to play Sekiro Souls Die twice because I love the way it looked when they showed it last year at E3. But because it's made by From Software, I'm staying away from it. Way away from it. Because it's not for me. I already know that game is going to beat the shit out of me, laugh at me, chew me up, spit me out, and I ain't got time for it. So, but at the same breath, I'm not saying don't go back. People who want the challenge, that game is definitely challenging. Anything with From on it is going to be challenging. So, you make your own mind up. That's why I look at it. Do what you do. And I'm going to wrap it up with this. Just like I said, I just got finished beating Devil May Cry 5. I'm working on my second playthrough. That game is amazing. Combat, fast, fluid gameplay. Man, that is a fucking work of art. The game is amazing. But other than that, I think I'm done. NXT TakeOver was last night. It was off the chain. This is what WWE should be on as far as that. And hopefully they'll make adjustments to Raw and SmackDown to keep up, because the NXT brand is taking over. But anyway, this is your boy Craig Simmons, man. It's Gaming TV. I'm out. About to go pick my son up. He out here at the cell and getting his learning on, his tutoring on. So, about ready to head back to the crib. And I don't know, might work on Resident Evil 2 remake. Got to a choke point. Might jump back into that. Just picked up Soul Calibur. It was like $20 right now on Xbox Live on the store. So that's a great deal right there. $20 for Soul Calibur 6. Can't beat it. But anyway, hit that like button if you like the content. Hit the dislike button if you don't. It don't matter. Share it, subscribe, all that good stuff. But like I always say, game on. Until next time, I'm out. Keep it gaming. Peace.